Hey everyone, this is Brady Vellaconia, licensed broker with Keller Williams, Central Oregon, and today I am here at CrossFit Magnify with my friend Cody Anderson. So Cody is the owner of CrossFit Magnify, head trainer, programmer, all that good stuff. So I wanted to give Cody the opportunity to talk about his business because I know I have personally benefited greatly from his expertise and his coaching. So Cody, thank you for being with me.
Absolutely.
Could you maybe talk a little bit about, first of all, how did you get into CrossFit? And then also, what exactly is CrossFit for those who are not educated about that?
Yeah. How's it going, everybody? So I guess I'll answer the second question first. What is CrossFit? There's lots of videos that you can look up on YouTube that kind of like get into like the nitty-gritty details, but at its most basic, CrossFit is an exercise regimen, I guess. The difference what separates us from other systems usually is just the fact that we use a lot of functional movement. So we're doing things like picking things up off the floor, pressing it over our heads, squatting, gymnastics movements, pull-ups, push-ups, things that you might do in real life, combined with usually some sort of like cardiovascular aspect. So calorie burn. The other important thing about CrossFit, I think that people appreciate the most is, and what keeps them coming back, is the community aspect.
Yes, I agree.
So yeah, I mean, we keep our classes right around or under an hour. We warm up together, work out together, and then afterwards everybody suffered together, high fives, go around and everything. But yeah, there's just some kind of thing about sharing that experience with a group of people that makes the community really tight knit, and I think it's what ultimately makes CrossFit successful.
Yeah, I'd agree about the community aspect. So maybe talk really quickly, how did you get into CrossFit? How did you discover it?
So I was right out of high school. I had the opportunity to start CrossFit when I was 16 actually, but I thought it sounded stupid. So I wanted to join the military after high school, and that was kind of what got me into it in the first place. So my mom's a massage therapist. She had an office right next to a CrossFit gym, so I thought it would be a good idea to sign me up for that to help prep for boot camp. And obviously the military stuff didn't work out, but fell in love with CrossFit. I was coaching gymnastics at the time, and then like less than a year later got certified in CrossFit, and doors of opportunity kind of opened up from there, and it's over 10 years later.
And you've competed at a high level, correct?
Yeah, so CrossFit Games 3 times. That's like the highest level of competition that you would do in CrossFit, and had the opportunity to work with some really amazing coaches and people. So feel very blessed just, for the opportunities the last 10 years, and then getting to share all that I've learned here the last couple of years.
So I think one of the misconceptions, and I want you to speak to this, is that CrossFit is only for super fit people. Mm-hmm. Go.
Okay. So I disagree with that. I mean, CrossFit is designed to be scalable all the way down to like, I haven't moved my body in 20 years. Like anybody can do it. So the beauty about CrossFit and the way we program our workouts is it's, like I said, it's scalable. So for somebody who, is an elite athlete or a competitive athlete, they're going to be throwing around heavier weights, doing more complex gymnastic skills, maybe muscle ups on the rings or something, or climbing a rope. But if you're just starting, we can scale that all the way down. We can lift with PVC or, an empty barbell.
Started on the PVC.
Yeah, that's where we all start. It's even where I started, learning to do things correctly. So that's kind of the foundation. We want to learn to do things the right way and then add the intensity as we go. Like I said, gymnastic stuff can be scaled all the way to like being super upright, like barely, doing ring rows, stuff like that. So the important thing is that you're moving and doing something.
Yeah, and so, I mean, that's one thing for me I want to express to everyone that's watching right now. It is, you don't start at 100 miles an hour. You got to start at 1 mile an hour, and you work your way up from there. And it took me a while to get to the point where I can do what I do. And I don't do it as much as everyone else, but...
Brady's pretty good. He's been
but it's definitely that achievement and getting to the next step, that's, I think, the addicting part of it.
Yeah, you're able to measure your progression and see how much you've improved. And
So filming this in mid-January or mid-December, right before Christmas. January 1 is normally the time where people kind of begin to dedicate themselves to, getting in better shape. Are you doing any sort of specials or deals or anything like that to kind of encourage people to come in and work on their own personal fitness?
Yeah, so we have specific cards going out to all of our current members that they can give out to others for $50 off their first month membership. And then we can just extend it if you've watched this video. Just let me know and say, hey, watch the video, and we'd extend that same thing to you. So what we offer to everybody all the time is come try out a class. It's a free trial. If you feel like it's a good fit for you, then we'd love to have you. And like I said, we'd give you $50 off your first month.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Before we go, anything else that you want to add about your business or anything like that?
Yeah, the only other thing I can think of is, with the new year coming up, get out there and do something. We would love to have you here, but the important thing is, we're passionate. We want the community to be healthy. So we'd love for people to come in here, but ultimately just get out there and move your body, do something. It doesn't have to be CrossFit.
And if you're looking for a community, that word keeps coming up.
Yeah.
You'll find it here, for sure. You'll find that you start coming to one class, and the same people come to that class, and you develop friendships and relationships with them, and it's awesome. So
Everybody becomes buddies.
Yep,
exactly.
All right, Cody, well, thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have a good one.